everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Dee, and I love sharing little glimpses of my life and my passion for traveling with you. Did you know that in the middle of Manila, there's a walled city full of history? Welcome to Intramuros, the historic heart of the Philippines. In this vlog, we'll explore Intramuros together, checking out its must-visit landmarks while diving into the rich history that shaped this iconic city. Join me as we uncover history, adventure, and culture inside Manila's famous walled city. By the way, this is part 4 of the must-visit places in Manila series. If you missed the other parts, no worries, I'll put the vlog links in the description below. How to get to Intramuros. Step 1. From Guadalupe Station, let's ride the MRT and get off at Taft Station. Tip for first-time MRT riders. Girls, always sa female lane kayo pumila para hindi kayo ma-sandwich. Naranasan ko na to and I've learned my lesson. Trust me. From Guadalupe Station, we will pass by 3 stations: Buendia, Ayala, and Magallanes before reaching Taft Station. The ride takes about 10 to 15 minutes. Step 2. From Taft Station, let's ride the LRT and get off at United Nations. Yes, medyo mahaba-haba pa ang biyahe natin. Mga 6 stops pa from here. So, pila ulit tayo to buy another beep card for 20 pesos. From Taft, we will pass by 6 stations: Libertad, Hill Puyat, Vito Cruz, Quirino, and Pedro Hill before reaching United Nations.
Nandito na tayo sa Intramuros. Malapit na tayo ako na tricycle. Ako na ng Intramuros. Tayo na sa tricycle. Ang pamasahe ay nasa 100. Tawaran ko si Kuya.
Welcome to Intramuros. So, I rented this e-bike tour with a guide for 350 pesos per person for every 30 minutes. I know, medyo pricey siya, pero okay lang kasi the driver really knows a lot about the history of Intramuros. Pero to be honest, I don't recommend it. If you plan to visit Intramuros, consider booking a guided tour in advance through a travel agency. In that way, mas sulit and you'll still get to enjoy the full Intramuros experience. Our first stop, did you know Puerta Real literally means Royal Gate? Back in the Spanish colonial period, dito dumadaan ang mga gobernador at mga royal officials during special occasions. Imagine walking the same path na dinadaanan ng mga important people in history.
So, aakyat daw tayo dito. Slippery. Kasi, umulan.
This beautiful spot inside Intramuros is famous for its lush gardens and 18th century architecture. It was destroyed during the British invasion, rebuilt in 1780, damaged again in World War II, and finally restored in 1969. Next up, we're heading to Baluarte de San Diego. Originally built way back in the late 1500s. Can you imagine? More than 400 years old na tong structure na to. It started out as a watchtower to protect Intramuros from invaders. It was turned into a bastion, one of Manila's main defense points during the Spanish era. Today, it's completely transformed. The Baluarte is surrounded by lush gardens where you can stroll, take amazing photos, or just sit and soak in the history. Definitely a perfect spot to relax and feel the vibes of old Manila. These are the cannons used to protect Intramuros. Back then, they played a big role in defending the city from enemy ships and invasions. They were placed along the walls facing Manila Bay, ready to fire at anyone who tried to attack. Next, we're heading up to the roof deck. From up here, you can see the beautiful skyline of Manila, the old walls of Intramuros. From up here, you can see almost the whole of Intramuros. And did you know that it covers about 64 hectares of land? It's literally a city within a city, surrounded by those famous old Spanish era walls that once protected Manila from invaders. While passing by, you'll see these walls that still show traces of history. As you can see, these are bullet holes, marks left from battles long ago. Around 70% of Intramuros walls have already been renovated, but some parts remain original. These scars remind us of the wars and invasions the city went through, especially during World War II. It's amazing how these walls still stand strong, reflecting Manila's rich and resilient past. The statue of King Philip II represents Spain's deep influence on our culture, language, and religion. It also reminds us of our colonial past and how our Filipino identity has evolved through time. So the next time you visit Intramuros, make sure to stop by the King Philip II monument. It's not just a statue, it's a story about how our country got its name and how far we've come since then. Next up, we're heading to the Manila Cathedral. Built way back in 1581, this church has an incredible story. It's been destroyed and rebuilt 8 times because of earthquakes, fires, and even World War II. In 1945, it was completely destroyed during the Battle of Manila. But just like the Filipino spirit, it rose again. Next is Fort Santiago. Fort Santiago serves as a military fortress that protected Manila from pirates and foreign invaders. But beyond its strong walls, this place carries a powerful story. This is where our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal, was imprisoned before his execution in 1896. Inside these very walls, he spent his final days writing, reflecting, and preparing for his fate. It's a place filled with history and emotion, a reminder of his courage and the ultimate sacrifice he made for our country. Later, I'll show you Rizal Park, the very place where he was executed. So, stay tuned.
Hindi ko pa napupuntahan si Rizal. Si Rizal lang yung pinunta ko dito. At wala pa. Oh my God. Pang last stop po kasi siya. So, hindi na ako magtatagal dito kasi umulan na. So, let's go. Punta na natin si Rizal.
Before we visit Rizal, let's first drop by the Centro de Turismo Intramuros Museum. Dito, makikita mo yung religious art, sculptures, at artifacts from the Spanish period. Most of them galing pa sa mga lumang simbahan na nasira noong World War II. Ang ganda dito kasi you'll really see how Spanish influence and Catholicism shaped our culture and history. So, I just availed the free entrance since wala akong budget. They do have a fee if you're into exploring other parts of the museum. What's nice here is you'll really get a sense of how life looked during the Spanish era, from the architecture to the art styles, and even how religion influenced society back then. They even have plates and household items used during that time. Aside from learning about our colonial history, visiting this museum reminds us how rich and diverse Filipino culture is, a beautiful mix of our native roots and Spanish influence that shaped who we are today. Next, San Agustin Church. This isn't just any church. It's the oldest stone church in the Philippines. It's no surprise that San Agustin Church is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, one of the most important and well-preserved landmarks not only in Intramuros but in the entire country. And finally, we are visiting Rizal Park, also known as Luneta. This place is one of the most iconic and historic landmarks in Manila. It's not just a park, it's a symbol of our national pride and the story of our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal. Aside from Jose Rizal Monument, meron din ditong Lapu-Lapu Monument. Yup, hindi lang si Rizal ang hero na makikita mo dito sa Luneta Park. This park is where Dr. Jose Rizal was executed on December 30, 1896. And that tragic moment sparked the Filipino Revolution against Spanish rule. So, I visited Intramuros last December 30, 2024. Sakto, it was Rizal Day. Syempre, hindi ako nagpahuli at nagpakuha rin ako ng picture kay Rizal. Pang-remembrance na rin at syempre, tulong na rin sa kuya na kumukuha ng pictures doon. Yes, inabutan na po ako ng ulan pero worth it naman ang pagpunta ko dito since I got to visit our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal. So, that's it for today's Intramuros adventure. I hope you learned something new about our Philippine history. This place is perfect if you love history, architecture, or just want a chill yet meaningful trip around Manila. As always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below where you'd like me to go next. Thanks for joining me today and see you on my next vlog. Bye!